My name is April. I'm from Syria.
I come from Japan.
I come from Ethiopia.
I come from Bangladesh.
I come from Afghanistan.
My name is Riham, and I'm originally from Eritrea, but I was born in Saudi Arabia.
I come from China.
I come Dominican Republic.
I feel a personal connection with people who move to new countries as refugees, because I am the child of refugees.
The project really resonates very strongly for me as an immigrant woman who has come from South Africa. I empathize so strongly with the students because when you pack up your life and put things in a suitcase and move from one place to another, you really do live in two places for quite a long time, reflecting on what was and the sheer possibility of what is to come.
I think that students are under a lot of pressure, and I think the biggest issue for them is just the stress of trying to succeed. Often their parents are working long hours. They live in pretty small apartments, 2 or 3 bedrooms, sometimes with 4 or 5, 6 kids. Students talk about not having anywhere to do their homework. A lot of times students are sleeping on the couch and they're doing their homework on their coffee table.
For many of our students, when they come to Canada, they are confronting all kinds of settlement issues. They're really trying to find themselves in their new country and really develop a new identity, and that doesn't mean that they're losing their old identity, but I think that they have to integrate the two.
I'm using keys to represent that we locked door in Syria and we will open another door in Canada.
I hope to pursue a career in fashion. That's why I decided to make a dress, a ball gown dress from the bottom. The top, I'm going to put a Quran to represent my religion. And on the sides, I'm going to put pictures of my sisters because my family is a big part of my life. And this piece basically represents things that are integral to me in my life and things that make me who I am.
Here's a sketch that I made that showed the room and the house. And there's also instruments in my, that's specific to our village, and it's called the kemenche. My dad, he used to play it to my grandma when she was sick and when she was when she was about to basically pass away.
I went to Lebanon when I was 12 years old. I stayed in Lebanon for 4 years. Then I came to Canada on March 1.
I grew up dancing, so I love it so much. That's why it feels home for me. Like when I dance, I feel everything. Like when I dance, I feel like I'm the real person that is showing outside, like giving the energy. This feels home for me.
They really enjoy the hands-on aspect of this project and just being able to express themselves in different ways other than words. And I find that it's just made them so happy. They've really made sure that they're doing the best quality work, but also expressing themselves at the same time.
What's so important for both of us in this project is to hear the stories that the students are telling. Educationally, very often we don't ask students to tell us who they are, and this project is a wonderful vehicle to be able to hear those sorts of authentic pieces that students very often keep to themselves, and here we are celebrating their identity in such a tactile and visual way.
When I was in Syria, I was living with my parents and with my brother. When I left Syria from the war, it cost me a lot that I lost my mother and my father, and now I only live with my brother. I lost everything, and when I came to Canada, people support me to found it again. I'm really thankful for them, and it's really a good thing that Canadian people, they care a lot about another countries and about human being.
I feel as though we're really fortunate to have our visiting artists, Vanessa and Elena, working with us, and the partnership with the Aga Khan Museum. It really means a lot to the kids that such a significant museum is taking an interest in their stories, and that there are people outside experts, outside artists who are coming in and willing to work with them and interested in what they're doing and helping them use the different media to express themselves.
I like this project because when I do this project, I feel like I forget everything and I want to be focused on this project to make it good. And like I forget everything about the life, the stress I have, everything.
There are people from Hungary, from China, from the Philippines, and it doesn't seem to be an issue. And I've seen, working with them, how they are building relationships across cultures. And it's beautiful to watch.